Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing my review of the Kizer GunHammer. I've had this knife for about a month now. I bought it new. My understanding it was a new old stock. It was a knife that was made about 4 years ago. It's designed by Darrel Ralph. As you can see, there is his maker's mark. If I can get it to focus there for you. Darrel Ralph design. It's a titanium frame lock. I think this is a buoy, or I'm not sure if it would be considered a. I consider it a buoy, so I'm gonna call it a buoy blade style, and razor sharp. The steel on this knife is S35VN. The overall length of this knife is 7.9 inches, just under 8 inches. Blade length is 3.5 inches. It weighs just under 5 ounces. I think it's 4.9 ounces. And it's right hand only with tip up or tip down for your pocket clip. So no lefty love on this one. Milled titanium frame here. Very nice filling. Feels really good in hand. It's also extremely smooth. Oops, if I don't drop it. It's drop shotty for sure. Give it a little wiggle. But it's been like this since I took it out of the box. Like I said, I've had it for about a month. I've carried it off and on for the last month. And similar to the Civivi Backlash, the one issue I have with this knife is the lock bar. It's extremely hard to access the lock bar. They didn't do any milling out right here, so you could get your finger in there to it. And honestly, if you look, the lock bar is actually a little bit lower than the show side. Just ever so much. This lock bar is down below the show side scale. It makes it really hard to get your thumb in there to hit that lock bar. Luckily with this one, unlike the Backlash, there's no jimping there that digs into your thumb, but it's just hard to get to it. It has good lockup, right about 50% lockup. Blade centering, it's a little bit off to the show side, but I have not adjusted it or done anything with the pivot, so I've made no adjustments whatsoever to this knife. I haven't oiled it, done nothing to it. Right out of the box. I've cut cardboard with it, some plastic straps with it, open boxes basically. Now, the biggest thing that hardest thing I've cut with it is plastic straps that come on windows. They strap cardboard around the windows to keep them from being broken. And it cuts through them like butter. Extremely sharp. One thing I've done too, I probably need to put an edge on it, but I've touched it up a couple times, just running it over a 1000 grit diamond stone, just a couple passes here and there, and then stropped it with a leather belt. And that's all I've had to do. It's held an edge very well. It's a very nice knife. One other gripe I have, and this is just a personal gripe, this isn't anything about the knife, it's the weight. It's a little heavy for me. I prefer a lighter knife. I can definitely feel this in my pocket, especially if I'm walking around and going up and down stairs or something. I can feel it bouncing around in my pocket. But that's just a personal gripe for me. I'm not the biggest person, so someone else may not have an issue with that. 5 ounces isn't that heavy, really, but, for a knife, it is kind of heavy. When you're used to carrying, something under 3 ounces, you can feel the difference for sure. So, feels really good in hand. Great in hand. You got jimping right here. You get your thumb up on. You can also use this forward choil here, finger choil, to get up there and get closer, get more control over the blade. I don't even feel the pocket clip. It may as well not even be there. The flipper tab is interesting. It works fine. It's a little slick, one thing I will say, and you gotta light switch it, because the jimping it's not sharp. You don't want it too sharp to where it hurts you, but at the same time, This jimping is really, really slick, and the way it's rounded off like that, there's no real flat edge to get your finger on. So you really got to grab it up here and pull it down. You can't, well, you can do that, but I've noticed that my finger will slip every now and then. But if I grab it at the top up here, it's going to fire out every time. But I honestly prefer the thumb flick. You can spidey flick it. Just got to get it positioned properly. But it's very smooth. This is a knife that I think I will hang on to. I don't think I'll carry it. I think I'll just put it away and pull it out every now and then and play with it. And I think this is one down the road that, Darrel Ralph passed away last year, late 2021. I think it was August or September he passed away. So there won't be any more of his designs coming, any new designs, and it sucks, but sometimes people don't know what you're worth until you're gone, right? Got pretty thick blade stock here also. Blade stock was, I'll tell you exactly what it is. Let me pull it back up here. But anyway, blade thickness is 0.16, so pretty thick stock up here anyway. Thins out quite a bit at the tip. Stonewash finish. And handle thickness is just a hair over 1/2 inch, 0.52 inches. It's a beautiful knife in my opinion. I really like the look of it. That's why I think I'll keep it. I also like fidgeting with it, because it's so smooth. I mean, you push that lock bar all the way and the blade just falls in. No help needed. Oop, that was me. You gotta watch where your finger's at with this flipper tab. Catches your finger, you will feel it. It touched my finger that time, but yeah, it's a nice knife. I really like it, but I don't think I'm gonna carry it. Just I think I'm gonna put it away and save it. Maybe the value will go up. If you look at some of Darrel Ralph's custom knives, they run into the thousands of dollars. So I think the cheapest custom I found of his was like $1,200, and they just go up from there. And I'm sure a lot of that currently has to do with the fact that he recently passed away, so prices are going to go up. And these are discontinued. These aren't no longer being made. I'm not sure when they were discontinued. And they're numbered also. So I'm not sure what this number means. Let me see if I can grab a flashlight here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's not a flashlight. Camera's blocking my vision here. Is it on this side? No, it's on this side. It's on the clip side. See if I can get this up here. We can see it. Maybe the light doesn't help. So this number there, this one is number I can't see right now. It's 5 something, but I have 2 of these. I bought 2 of them, and the other one is a different number, so they're numbered. But I've looked online to try to find more information about them, see if there was how many of them there were made, if they were limited, and I can't find anything that says that they were made in limited numbers. But I don't understand why they have numbers on them if they weren't made in limited numbers. So, does it? So this one here is number. This is terrible light right here. This one's number 904, and this one is number 568. And is that 504 or 904? I'm having a hard time telling. If I used the camera and zoomed in, I can tell easily. That's how I did it before. But they are numbered, so I'm not sure what that means, how many of them they made. But they're both, as you can see, extremely smooth. Extremely smooth. So that's it. I recommend it. If you can find one of these and pick it up at a decent price, I would get it. I don't see the prices going down on them anytime soon. You know, I picked these up. My understanding was White Mountain Knives had a new old stock of these and put some up at 50% off, which $110 at the time for this knife. And I went ahead and bought 2 of them. They were originally $220, and they sold out pretty much instantly. And now it says discontinued, so I don't think there are anymore. So if you can find one at the right price, I would recommend getting it. It's a great knife, and I don't see it losing value. So that's it. That's my review. I really like it, and I'm going to look out for some more. There's actually another version of this, I should have said, with a different, it's just a different blade. I can't remember, but if you Google it, you'll find it. It's got holes drilled through the blade, though, and it's kind of a recurve, funky looking blade. I wasn't a big fan of that one. But the handles and everything are the same, so the only thing's different is the blade. I may pick one up if I come across one at the right price, just so I have both of them. But yeah, I recommend it. It's a great little knife. Great little knife. Made very well. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions. And if you know any more about the numbering, you know, why these are numbered and how many of them were made, please leave a comment and let me know, because I can't find anything that will explain it to me. So thanks again. Stay tuned for the next one.